So are you also a business owner and want to send personalized birthday wishes to all your customers to make them feel valued? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to use AI agents for effortless personalized birthday emails with Pabbly. So as a business owner, I want to send personalized birthday emails to all my customers using an AI agent automatically. So now here to build this automation, I want every day at a specific time my automation should run, and after that automatically it should check for the customer details from Google Sheet, and after getting the customer details automatically it should generate the wish using OpenAI, and after generating the wish automatically it should send the wish on their Gmail account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect Schedule by Pabbly with Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically send personalized birthday emails using AI agents with Pabbly. So the simple automation will help you strengthen customer relationships and boost loyalty without manual effort. Okay, so as you all know that as a business owner, I believe building strong relationships with my customer is crucial. So now sending personalized birthday emails is a great way to make them feel special. But here remembering every date and crafting unique messages can be challenging. So by using AI agents with Pabbly, I can automate the process effortlessly. The AI agent can generate the thoughtful and the personalized birthday emails for each customer, saving me time while still adding a personal touch. This helps me stay connected with my clients, improve customer loyalty, and create a positive impression, all without any manual effort. Okay, so here on my screen you can see my Google Sheet that I've created with the details such as name, email, WhatsApp number, birth date, and the year of the birth. Alright, so here you can see the customer details, and now here I'm going to use this Google Sheet to extract the birth dates, and then I'm going to generate the personalized birthday wishes email through OpenAI, and after that automatically I'm going to send that email to my customer on his or her email address. Okay, so now firstly here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this entire automation by simply connecting your Google Sheets with OpenAI and Gmail using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Okay, so here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/China/ in your browsers, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow, and here I'm going to give a name to my workflow that is use AI agents for effortless personalized birthday emails, and then here it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and by clicking on this it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's build our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as schedule by Pabbly because I want to schedule this automation because I want to run this automation every day at a specific time. So for that, here I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly, that is Schedule by Pabbly. So Schedule by Pabbly is a tool that helps you automate tasks by setting them to run at specific times. People use it to schedule actions like sending emails, updating data, or triggering workflows without manual effort. Okay, so here in my schedule trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as schedule workflow, because I'm going to schedule this workflow over here. And firstly, it is asking me how often you want to run your workflow. So here I've already told you that I want to run my workflow every day. So here I'm going to select my range as every day, and then here it is asking me to select the time. So I'm going to select my time as 10 a.m. over here. And now you have to entering both the required details. I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully set up our trigger over here. That means we have successfully scheduled our workflow over here. So now after scheduling our workflow, what we are going to do is that we are going to fetch the current date whenever this workflow is going to run. So for that, we are going to add another action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as a feature by Pabbly, that is date time formatter by Pabbly. So here by using this particular feature, I'm going to extract the current date for this workflow. So here in this action event, I'm going to select my event as current date. So here I'm using datetime formatter to extract the current date, but you can use it for format date with time zone, format date only, format time zone only, add or subtract time, modify current date, or date duration calculator. So here I've successfully selected my action event, and now here to connect my datetime formatter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. And here you can see it is asking me to select the basic format. So in this basic format, I need to select the format in which I want to extract the current date. So here in my Google Sheets, you can see I've simply added the birth date and the year in the simple format over here. So here for the basic format, I'm going to select a very basic format, that is date, month, year over here. And now you have to selecting the basic format. I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a date in the result, that is our current date in the format date, month and year. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after getting the current date, what we are going to do is that we are going to split this date that we have received over here in a one line. So here to split this date, what we are going to do is that we are going to use another feature by Pabbly by adding an action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select application as text formatter by Pabbly. So I'm going to use this particular feature to format the text, that means to split the date over here. So here in the action event, I'm going to select my action event as split text. So I'm going to use this particular event to split the text, but you can use text formatter for basic formatting, extract pattern, find in text, replace text, text parser, truncate, URL encode, decode, default value, URL parameter encode, or HTML to mark down. So I'm going to select split text, and now here to connect my text formatter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. And here you can see we are now successfully connected, and here it is asking me to enter the text to split. So here I need to enter the text that I want to split. So I've already shown you that I want to split the current date that we have received in this date time formatter by Pabbly. So now here instead of entering the details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous steps. So mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever new current date is going to be updated in this particular step, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the current date that we have received, and then here it is asking me to enter the separator. So it says enter the characters, special characters are allowed, or word separator to split the text. So here I want to split my text from this dash given over here. So I'm going to enter the separator as dash, and then here it is asking me for the segment index. So here I need to select the segment index that I want as a result over here. So I'm going to select my index as all because I want to receive all the values splitted. So here I've selected the index as all, and now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the entire date separately, that is day, month and the year separately. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after splitting the date, what we are going to do is that we are going to find this particular date in our Google Sheets under this specific column given over here as a birth date. So for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. So in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as lookup spreadsheet rows V2. So here by using this particular action event, I'm going to look up for the values in my Google Sheets given over here. So for that, here I'm going to use this particular action event, and now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name customers data, and I want to search for the value from this particular spreadsheet. So for the spreadsheet, I'm going to select my sheet as customers data. And then here for the sheet, I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me to enter the lookup value. So here it says enter the value to be searched in the column here. The response will return a maximum of 100 search results from the Google Sheet. So here I need to enter the value that I want to look up for that in this Google Sheet. So here I want to look up this birth date over here. So for that, I'm going to map the lookup value from the response that I've received in this text formatter step. So here you can see firstly, I'm going to map the day over here, and then I'm going to enter a dash, and then I'm going to map the month over here. And with this, we have successfully entered the lookup value over here, so that whenever this date is going to update, then automatically it is going to search for this particular date in our Google Sheets over here in this birth date column. So let's move forward, and then it is asking me to enter the lookup column. So here it says search column here. You can pass multiple comma separated columns. We will grab the matching rows and give you all of its value. So in this lookup column field, I need to enter the column in which I want to look up for this value. So I've already shown you that I want to look up for the value in this column D over here, that is birth date. So here for the lookup column, I'm going to enter my column as column D only. So now moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the end column of data. So here I need to enter the column till which I want to retrieve the data from my Google Sheets. So here I'm going to retrieve all the data. So for that, I'm going to enter my column end column data as column E over here, and then here it is asking me lookup as date. So as you all know that here I'm going to look up the value as birth date only, but here in the birth date column, I haven't added the birth date in that particular format that is given over here. So that's why here for the lookup as date, I'm going to select my lookup as date as no, and then here it is asking me use sheet headers as key in response. So for that, I'm going to select yes, and then here it is asking me sort rows. So here I need to select the sorting method that I want to look up for the values in my Google Sheet. So it could be top to bottom or bottom to top. So I'm going to select top to bottom, and then here I'm going to click on the save and send test request. But here before clicking on the save and send test request, I'm going to toggle off the simple response button given over here, because here I want to receive the response in an array format. So the reason behind it is that if more than one customer has a birthday on the same date, then this will show the first customer detail that is found in our Google Sheets. But here I want to receive the response for all of that customers whose birthday is on that particular date. So for that, we are going to receive the array response so that we can receive all the customers data all together. Okay, so here I've toggled off the button, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the row index and the row value, where we have received name, email, WhatsApp number, birth date and the year. Okay, so this is the response. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see in the row 4, we have a data over here with the name, email, WhatsApp number and the similar birth date. So here we have retrieved the data of this particular row, and with this we have successfully set up our action step here as well. So here you can see that we have a single customer detail over here. So that's why we have received a single customer detail. But if more than 2 of your customers has the birthday on the same date, then you will receive the 2 customer details over here. Okay, so now you have to getting the array format data. What we are going to do is that we are going to process this array to separate these values. So for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to use another feature by Pabbly by adding an action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select another feature by Pabbly, that is iterator by Pabbly. So an iterator is a tool in programming that helps you go through items in a collection like a list or a set one by one. So in my iterator action step, I'm going to select my action event as process arrays so that I can process the array that I've received in my Google Sheets response in order to get the customer details one by one. So here I'm going to use this particular action, and here you can see it is asking me to choose the array. So I need to select the array that I have received in this particular response of this Google Sheet, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have have received a successful response as a separated value over here, such as row index, row value name, email, phone number, birth date, and the year. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So once after receiving all the values separately, what we are going to do is that we are going to use the customer details to generate a personalized birthday wish as an email using OpenAI. So for that, we are going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that after extracting the customer details, automatically using the details, ChatGPT should generate the birthday wish email for that particular customer. And now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the token. So I'm following the instructions given below. Here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access API keys given in the left side bar. And here under API keys, you can see all the existing keys over here. So I'm going to generate a new secret key by clicking on this create new secret key button, and then I'm going to give a name to my key, that is birthday wish, and then I'm going to select my project as default project. And now you have to entering both the required details. I'm going to click on this create secret key. And here you can see we have received the API key, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's work. And here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it's asking me to select the AI model. So here I need to select the AI model and using which I want to generate the content over here. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the AI models available. So in this particular case, I'm going to use my model as GPT-4 because I want to use this AI model to generate the personalized birthday wish for my customer. And now here after selecting the AI model, it is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to ChatGPT to generate the personalized birthday email for my customer using the customer details. Okay, so here I'm going to add a relevant prompt. And here you can see I have successfully added a relevant prompt over here with some instructions and the customer name. So here in the place of this name, I'm going to map my customer name from the response that I've received in my iterator step. So this is my customer's name. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. But here before clicking on the save and send test request, let me show you that I have added a special discount code for every customer whose birthday on that particular date to give the 20% off on my products. Okay, so this is the additional step, and now you have to enter all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the subject separately as happy birthday demo user, a special gift just for you. So this is the subject, and here we have received the content body, that is the entire mail that AI has generated for us, says dear demo user, and the birthday wish with the coupon code. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So once we have generated the birthday email using OpenAI, then automatically I want to send this email to my customer through Gmail. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Gmail over here. So Gmail is a Google's email service that lets you send and receive emails online. So here in my Gmail action step, I'm going to select my action event as send email v2, so that after generating the email, automatically that mail should be sent to my customer on their Gmail account. And now here to connect my Gmail with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Gmail account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Gmail. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to enter the recipient email address. So here I need to enter the email address to whom I want to send this mail. So again, here I'm going to search for the customer's email. So this is my customer's email address, and here the CC and BCC fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave all of them blank. And here you can see the sender email address has already been pre-filled over here automatically. So now moving forward, and then here is asking me for the sender name. So here for the sender name, I'm going to enter my company name, that is Digital Dynamics, and then here it is asking me for the email subject. So here I'm going to map the email subject that I've received from this OpenAI response. So this is the email subject, and then here it is asking me for the reply to field. So here it is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank, and here for the email content type I'm going to select plain, and then here it is asking me to enter the email content. So here I'm going to map the email content that I've generated using OpenAI. So this is the email content, and then here it is asking me for the file name, attachment, label IDs, and the signature field. So again, these fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave them blank, but if you want to add any other details, then you can do it as per your need. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully sent a personalized birthday email to our customer generated by OpenAI through Gmail. So now let's go and access our customer's account to see the email that we have sent to that customer. So this is our customer's account, and here you can see the mail that our customer has received with the email subject as happy birthday demo user, special gift just for you. And here you can see the entire mail that we have sent with the sender name as Digital Dynamics, and the message received: dear demo user, happy birthday, we hope this day brings you an abundance of joy and wonderful moments to cherish. On this special day, we would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt appreciation for your continued support as a valued customer of Digital Dynamics. Your loyalty has significantly contributed to our growth, and we can't thank you enough. And here you can see the coupon code that we have provided, and here it has added some more details as well. Okay, so this was all about the email that our customer has received as a personalized birthday wish from our company using OpenAI, and with this we have successfully set up an entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as schedule by Pabbly, and an action as date time formatter by Pabbly, text formatter by Pabbly, Google Sheets iterator by Pabbly, OpenAI, and Gmail. So that every day at a specific time this workflow should run, and after that it should extract the current date. After extracting the current date, automatically it should split the current date, and after splitting the current date, automatically it should look for that particular date in our Google Sheets, and after looking up for the date, then automatically that customer details received in our array format should be processed using iterator, and after that automatically that customer details should be separated, and after that OpenAI should generate a personalized birthday email for that customer using the customer details, and after that automatically that mail should be sent to our customer on his or her Gmail account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to use AI agent for effortless personalized birthday emails. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.